Okay, this is site 2 of sale A11-1401 at Prentice Cooper. Has not been cut yet. Here's a little turnaround spot they've just made. And so we're kind of like on the northeast end of the map of sale 2. So we are, let's see, really, or just see, I'm gonna say northeast, we're about right there. So we're gonna, let's walk in. So we got and this stand is apparently where most of the shortleaf and Virginia pine, we just passed by that Virginia pine there. Here's a couple of shortleaf are. Sale 1, I didn't see any evidence of pine. There may have been some, and I just didn't see any. So this, if it's similar to site 1, this will be knocked down to a basal area of about 10, which is about what looks like they knocked it down to in site 1. A lot of these trees look, I don't know, heck, 50, 60, 70 years old, who knows. A lot of white oak, hickory here. Some chestnut oaks, of course. Okay, we're back a few months later at site 2 of the timber sale at Prentice Cooper. This was the spot that had not been logged yet. It has since been shelterwood cut. And so this was a maturing second growth forest. A lot of trees, probably hitting a century or near a century old. Mixed hardwood forest. And now it's pretty much gone. This tree was hitting up about a century or so of age. There was some nice big trees here. Now they're down. Leaf trees, not exactly the best of specimens. It's February the 23rd, 2015 at Prentice Cooper State Park in Marion County off of Tower Road. So let's go over here and see the rest of the cut. It'll be interesting to compare this to the footage we took when we walked through here a few months ago. And this is a shelterwood cut, kind of depending on how it is interpreted. You'll get anywhere from 15 to 30 basal area retaining. And when we were here a few months ago, we actually pretty much walked right along here, kind of in the middle of this little run along this ridge. And so they cut kind of to where it's sort of the wash slope goes. And it keeps going for a ways. I think right around here was kind of where we stopped and talked for a bit when we took our last footage. Right, kind of on the edge where the land kind of drops into a wash here. So. Facing sort of the west, yeah, that'd be west over here. Now we're swinging north. Just a lot of down slash. I don't know if they're going to chip this up or leave it or what they're going to do. Shelterwood cutting at Prentice Cooper State Park. Continuing on through site 1, just poplar, pretty much, as far as canopy tree species recruitment. On the ground, dog fennel, muscadine, there's a Virginia pine, but just, as far as I can see, really, it's just as far as like canopy trees, it's mostly poplar. See if it's sourwood here and there, and an occasional pine, but I just don't see oaks or hickories really.
and the neighboring stand from cutting about maybe a decade before is a good sense of probably what this will evolve into over the next 10 years. Back to site one from the 2014 cuts, so we're getting 5 years later. We've been documenting since right before the cuts happened to get a sense of the type of community that regenerates. For illustration purposes, one way that this type of forest will regenerate up here on the Prentice Cooper on the plateau when you clear cut it are these poplar thickets. Okay, this is an adjacent cut, probably done, I don't know, maybe 5-8 years before the cut we're going to. So it's over on the right, and over on the left we're kind of on the outside edge of the cut. So let's see what we see. So far we've come back, I think, at year 1, year 2. I think we came back year 3, I can't remember, but this is going to be year 5 if I'm remembering my dates right. So we're going to see what we see. So here we are, and thanks to the big poplar seed bank over there, we see amongst the sweet gum and the blackberry scrub lots of poplars, and just not seeing oak regeneration. You know, they left a few hickory and white oak trees for seed trees, but like it or not, under these silvicultural systems, they just don't win in the regeneration game. The winner, as far as trees go, is pretty much poplar, some sweet gum, probably some sugar maples. Over at site 2, we've seen plenty of autumn olive, and over here at site 1, we see, you know, the problem that seems to be befalling many of the forests in our regions, a failure to regenerate oaks, hickories, and other species that help form a diverse Cumberland Plateau forest ecosystem. So there it is. This is a problem we're seeing, of course, in Bledsoe. We're seeing over at Franklin. We're seeing over at some of the forests in the western part of the state lands. Just something's going to have to be addressed.